A servant was fed up with his greedy master. He secretly sawed a crack under the carriage so that the master's treasure would fall out and ruin him. But no matter how fast the carriage went, it was as strong as a rock. The treasure didn't budge. Then the servant made a bigger hole underneath, and soon gold coins from the carriage started pouring out. But he didn't take a single coin for himself. He knew it was all hard-earned money from the poor villagers. So he called the villagers and quietly signaled to them, "Follow behind the carriage and pick up whatever falls." The master had no idea. He just kept loading treasure into the carriage. When he finally looked back, he asked, "What are these people doing?" The servant quickly replied, "Master, they're just bidding you farewell. See how they're bowing so respectfully?" The master was pleased and sat comfortably. But then the carriage hit a bump and the master's head got stuck in his own hat. The servant struggled to pull it off. But just then, a strong jolt sent the master and his entire treasure flying out of the carriage. He rushed to hug the villagers, but as soon as they saw he was alone, they pounced on him. Somehow, he managed to escape with just 3 valuable items. But when the villagers came close, he threw away 2 of them and shouted, "Stop the carriage!" The servant pretended not to hear. Then he peeked through the window and said, "Master's nowhere to be seen." Finally, he slammed the brakes. Sparks flew from the wheels, and the master barely managed to climb back in. The servant quickly tossed the last item into the carriage and got a solid beating in return. But the story didn't end there. The very next day, that same master reached the next village and announced he would collect double the taxes. The people were furious. He then forced everyone to load their treasure into his carriage and made them chant loudly, "Long live the master, may he live 100 years. But the very next day, the queen herself arrived at the palace and declared that he had violated her friend's dignity. Upon investigation, he and his son were found wearing matching father-son gloves. The evidence was clear now.